Johnson from Johnson's Swording Time, and I'm here to tell you about my sword collection. It's the best sword collection you're ever gonna see this side of Mississippi. Woo-wee! Alright, now, let's see, where do we begin now? Where I normally begin is at the bottom of the list, which is right here. It's where I'm gonna begin now. Alright. So the first sword we have on our list, we have this made sword. It might not look like a sword, but look. It's made in China. It's made out of stainless steel. It's a fearsome weapon. Trust me. It's so fearsome it almost broke my table. I'm glad I didn't blast. The airplane's coming by. I hate them airplanes. But anyway, we have another sword here. It's a very good sword. And my sword, this list is meant to tell you what sword you ought to buy from the sword store down on the Sword Boulevard in Sword City. Because this is Sword City right here. Sword City, USA. And alright, and we have the next sword on the list, and it's this other sword. It's the worst sword you're ever going to see ever. It's so light, it can't cut anything. I'm sure if I beat on this table hard enough, the table's going to come alive and break the sword with its bare hands. I swear, I can do it myself. I won't because it's my sword, and I don't want to break my sword because that's stupid. Alright. It can't even lock either, look at that. Doesn't do anything. It just looks like a carrot cutting stick. That's what I call it. Alright, next up on our list we got the Jank sword. Here, look at the Jank. It's got a crick in its neck and it makes noise when you touch it. It's not supposed to do that, in case you're wondering. But this is also a stainless steel china. It's a 440 cut of metal. Whatever that means, I know what I'm talking about. Next up on our list, we got blast. There's water everywhere. Remember, I'm living on the Noah's Ark. Next on our list, we have the basic katana. It looks like a basic katana. It's got a blade, it's got a guard, it's got a hilt, it's got a cap, it's got everything that a sword needs to be a sword. It's a very nice sword. It can't be argued with because it's a sword. I've tried, I know from experience. You cannot argue with a sword. The sword just won't argue with you. I don't know what to do about that, but it just don't. Alright, that will blast. That don't matter anyway. And then, we have one of the finest swords ever. We got the Golden Gladius. That's what I call it. Look at that. Boom. It's got ancient runes on it. What they mean, I don't know. It could be saying potato chips, it could be cursing and everything in the world. I don't know what that means, but it's got some wacky things on it, and it cuts very good through the air. I haven't tried beating anything with it, because I don't want to break it, because this is all solid gold. All the stuff that you see, it's all real gold plating, and I don't want to get that broken, because gold's a bad metal for using that as a tool. But don't worry. This is a very nice piece of equipment. It is the best looking sword that I have. And yeah, that brings it on to the next swords. Alright. Then we blast. Then we have the next set of swords. We have this triple set with the Tonto, with the Wakizashi, and the big boy katana that everybody knows. It locks very nicely, but it's made of a really low quality steel because it reeks of bad quality. So don't touch the metal parts with your hands unless you want your hands to smell like a penny all day. It's a very nice set of swords. It's got good aim. It's a very high caliber sword. Very good. And then we have the Wakasoshi of the state. It's a sort of katana basically. Cuts very nicely still. Don't know what to do. Then Nick, we had the last Tonto. Very nice little knife. Stab cutting. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But don't worry. Because, oh geez. We have one more sword. And that's the one that's been on my hip. It's the most real one I have. You can see the folds. It's still ceremonial because the mount is on the wrong side. It's meant to be held blade up, carried on your hip blade up, but that don't matter because we're gonna do some cool things with these swords if you don't know. So I don't know. Maybe I can. Oh, there. The wind is picked up, but that don't matter. I'm still gonna do some sword stuff. I'll be right back. Now as you see here, I've grabbed the cheap sword. See, I can like hold it with one hand. It's very dull, but I'm going to show you some of the stuff I can do. All right, let's see. See, now that was pretty good. This is the last sword, so I don't know how good that looked on camera, but I'm sure it did something. Oh, dear. Okay, so now I've got the other katana, the one that looks pretty cool, but not that cool. It's a little bit heavy. It's a lot heavier than the first one. So, don't know what to do. There's some trees. And that was pretty good, I think. Okay, I'm gonna put this up. I'm tired. On these we have the ancient Chinese secret is what I'm gonna call this one. Don't know how much I can do with this one because it's heavy. I'm done. I don't need that. Well, if you did enjoy this video, you know what to do there, boy. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.